everybody, welcome back to Side Hustle Enterprise. I am your host, John Maz. I'm coming to you today with some words of encouragement and support. It has been a brutal week for so many traders and so many new investors that I'm here to tell you that it's okay and to just breathe. I'm riding the wave with you. It is a stressful week. We've had a good couple days on Monday and Tuesday, and then we just saw the whole market go red and get swept out from underneath us. It has been brutal, whether you're in cryptocurrency or stocks and options or even Forex. I saw was red. I'm sorry, guys. This is the nature of the beast. I know we're seeing a little bit of a unpredictable types of markets and scenarios lately. However, if you're going to get involved in investing and you're going to get involved in day trading, this is what sometimes happens. And I feel for the guys that have lost their life savings, and I'm sorry for the ones that are continuing to bleed. I am. My heart goes out to everybody. But I'm here to tell you guys, it's not over. You still have a chance to turn it around. I'm still holding. I hope you guys are still holding. But I encourage you guys to take a break. Take a step back. Turn your computers off. Turn your phones off. Spend time with your loved ones and just walk away for a little bit. I'm looking for some time myself to just take a break from AMC, to be honest with you. It's so much hype around it. There's so much fun. There's so much news, which isn't bad. You know, any news is good news, but there's so much negativity around it right now that I encourage you guys just to turn the monitors off. You know, do your own research, of course. Do your own digging. There's lots of regulations and lots of agreements that have been coming out involving the DTCC, the OSS, the SEC, and so many other government factions and regulatory systems and services around the stock markets. Do a little bit of homework. You know, print out some articles, sit outside, you know, on a hammock and, you know, drink a cold beer and read some of the boring paperwork, maybe take a nap. You know, that's pretty much what they're good for. You know, not all of them are bad. A lot of them are geared towards helping retail investors, so that is a positive thing that you guys can look forward to, is that a lot of these investors or a lot of these regulatory sanctioned entities are setting up for a wind down period revolving around what had happened with GME and hitting circuit breakers on Robinhood and many other platforms. So we're seeing similar patterns moving forward with AMC and still seeing lots of momentum with GME. So they're all preparing for the squeeze to come. They're all preparing for this big, giant wave of just money being pushed into the market, whether it's being people selling AMC or the hedge funds buying it from us at our $100,000, $500,000 floor. But it's not going to happen tomorrow. If it does, I will, I'll come on here and I'll apologize to everybody. I personally don't think it's going to happen within the next couple days. If it does, I will be ecstatic. And you'll see why I'll be ecstatic in a few minutes. I'm going to share all of my holdings with you. I'm going to show you everything that I'm holding in regards to AMC. But I honestly think that we're not going to really see the short squeeze happen until probably June 2nd and beyond. We have June 2nd going to be probably more or less the time when we're going to get an actual shares count for AMC. And then we have the shareholders meeting in July following that. So we have a lot of things happening to really add pressure and be a catalyst against these hedge funds and against these short sellers against AMC, to really help stoke the fire and really drive this price up for everybody that's truly invested in AMC and is holding it for the long term. And, even from the guy that's holding one share to the guy that's holding thousands of shares or tens of thousands of shares, we're together. So many groups have come out, have been started to support each other, to share news, to share information. But groups have also are being shut down. I think the funniest thing that I've seen as of late is the value of Facebook dropping dramatically this week. Let me pull it up here so we can just take a look at it. Let's take a look at Facebook, right? Look at that. Facebook is down. They are in the red. It's a strong buy right now because they are so down. Facebook will bounce back, of course, But we saw a huge dip this week in Facebook. Why do we see the dip? Because it's one of Citadel's largest holdings. It's one of Citadel's largest portfolio gainers. They had to liquidate their assets from a lot of their large holdings to cover their losses that they're experiencing from AMC shorts in the synthetic shares that they have created. They have backed themselves into a corner, guys, where we're seeing, AMC's down a little bit from what people were hoping it was going to end the week at. In my opinion, we're still up. $12 is not a bad price for AMC right now. We saw some good momentum throughout the week. We saw maybe a little bit of a gamma squeeze, but the hedge funds took advantage of that. They took advantage of the fact that we are working closely together, but we are not completely united on a single front. And they took advantage of that. They took advantage of the new money getting into the market, and they helped build the price up, in my opinion. And they, took some gains. They made some of their money back. They're not as hurting as bad this week as we want them to be. Are they still hurting? Absolutely. In my opinion, they have just overextended themselves and overexerted themselves around AMC and how many shares they have short sold. It has just gone dramatically, beyond and out of their control. And it's coming for them. It will eventually come for them. So I encourage you guys to hold on. I encourage you guys to, don't believe everything that you hear. Don't believe everything that you see, and do your own research. How's that old saying go? Believe half of what you hear and all what you see type of situation, or vice versa. Something stupid like that, right? Do your own research. Read the government documents. Read what's going on. Multiple news sources, not just one. Get your ears to the ground and focus on that kind of thing. But don't hyper-focus on it. This is, like I said, this isn't going to happen tomorrow. In my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a financial expert. In my opinion, this isn't going to happen tomorrow. We're not going to see the squeeze probably. I'm looking and I'm predicting in my portfolio, when I've told my wife, because she asks, how do our investments look? How does our future look? Because this is what I do for a full time now. I've stepped back from my traditional 9 to 5, and this is what I've been focusing on. So she's shown an interest in it, which is amazing. But I've told her 60 days. That's the time frame that I'm giving AMC to really take off. I don't think I'm going to time it correctly. I never do. I don't have that kind of luck to time the market and get it at the very peak of the top at 100K, 500K, whatever it is. But I'll catch it on the way down. And I'm happy with that. I'm not super greedy. I want to make my money, of course. I want to take care of my family, and this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So I encourage anybody that is not in AMC to get involved in AMC, even if it's just buying 2 shares today or 2 shares tomorrow, whatever it may be, to kind of, maybe add a couple positions to their accounts. I'm not a financial advisor. That's just what, my opinion is. I think this is a great opportunity for a lot of people to help pay some bills. More or less, it's all speculation. It's all hearsay until it happens. Until we see the squeeze, this is all hearsay. But I'm going to show you guys my positions. I'm going to share with you what I got going on. My time frame, but let me show you how much I'm invested into AMC. Maybe this will kind of give you guys the incentive or reassure you that I'm not playing around with my positions. This is everything that I have. And if, I believe so strongly in AMC, this will hurt me as well if we don't see the squeeze. But let me show you what we got going on. Let me show you what we have invested, and maybe you guys will have a better understanding and kind of can see where I'm coming from, looking at the forest through the trees type of situation. So I'm going to start with one of my smaller accounts. My smallest one actually being on Cash App. I have about let me see here, I got my notes. We have about 8.35 shares at $12.29 on Cash App. That's about $102 and $102.62, right, on Cash App. So that's one position I have, and that's not a bad position to have. It's it's a little bit of something. Maybe somebody has Cash App, or got some cash from the grandmother or a friend through Cash App, and they can invest it and buy AMC right then and there. My other position is going to be on Think or Swim. This is a new platform that I'm playing with, so I'm not super familiar with how everything works yet. I'm still in the infancy of learning. I do like the layout, just to kind of give you guys a heads up. I am probably going to be transitioning to this account full time, this one and Webull, after the squeeze does happen. And again, I say does happen. I am confident and I am optimistic that the squeeze will happen. So I'm holding about 18 shares here at an average price of $14.11 or $14.12 roughly. So that's two positions or two exchanges that I'm holding it. The next exchange that I'm holding on is going to be Webull. Now, this is another smaller exchange or smaller account for me. One, again, that I'm learning with. I don't like to dive, straight into the deep end when I'm learning how to use these exchanges. I like to really take my time and understand the fundamentals and the in and outs of a lot of these exchanges before I make a decision. Again, I'm big on doing research. I'm big on doing my due diligence and really being comfortable where my money is going. So this is my next big position here. This is probably my second biggest position. So we had Cash App was 8.35. We have Thinkorswim, which was 18 shares. And now we have Webull, which is 85 shares. Okay, 85 shares of AMC. Not a bad little holding. Value right around $1,000, $1,026. Average share price on Webull for me is $10.45. Okay, so I'm dollar cost averaging across 4 platforms. It's not the best play, but I like dollar cost averaging, and this is how I'm doing it. My next position is by far my largest position, and it's probably the position that I'm most scared and worried about because it's on a platform that has been notorious for crashing and halting trading during squeezes. We've seen it before multiple times for multiple asset classes, whether it be GameStop, BlackBerry, AMC in the past. So I'm very nervous about this one, but I don't feel comfortable transitioning or transferring any of these shares to another exchange at the moment. So I am stuck with it, but I will share it with you so you understand. This is my AMC position on Robinhood. I am holding 5,550 shares on Robinhood at an average price of $12.07. Okay, I'm also holding 10 contracts of AMC at an average price. Let me pull it up here. My call position at an average share price of $17.60 is my break even. So there's another $3,100 investment on top of the shares that I'm holding for AMC. So I'm in the long haul with you guys. I got a stake in the game. I've got money on the line. So I want the squeeze to happen just as much as the next person. But it doesn't do us any good to stress about it. It doesn't do us any good to stay up all night, even when the markets are closed, and be checking the balances on our exchanges. It just, you're gonna burn yourself out. So when the squeeze does happen, you're not going to be prepared for it. But let me do some quick math here for you guys so you guys kind of understand where I'm at in total. So in total, across 4 exchanges, I am holding 5,661.45 shares of AMC at an average price of $12.05. So the current value of AMC right now is $12.15. So I'm up 10 cents on all my positions. So I'm in the green right now, which is good, which is a great thing to feel, which is a great thing to see. I'm not selling below 1,000. I'm not selling below 10,000. I'm going to hold so that the little guy that has 1 or 2 shares has the opportunity to get out before I do. I'm holding for the long haul. I'm doing that for you guys. I'm doing that for myself. I'm doing that for my family. And the money that I make off of these positions, I'm going to share with my Discord server. We've already discussed it. So if you haven't checked out Discord already, I encourage you guys to do that. We're giving away nitros. We're giving away NFTs. We're doing a lot of things in Discord. So, whether you're a Patreon supporter or just a regular Discord member, I encourage you guys to check it out. So all in all, my total position value on AMC, my 5661 shares, comes to $68,234.66. Not something to laugh at. That's a lot of money. That's more than I used to make in a year as a teacher. That is, no joke. I've worked hard to make that money. It's not something that it's not something to laugh at. It really isn't. And I'm may even double down. I mean, that's how strongly I believe in AMC. As the price dips this week, if it continues to dip on Monday, I have some available funds. I'll close out some other positions and take losses on them, just so I have the opportunity to buy AMC more. That's where I'm at, guys. I hope that it kind of gives you the incentive and gives you the assurance that you're not alone. Ape together strong, right? That's what the whole saying is right now, where we're all following Aaron and the big silverback over there at AMC. I got high hopes. I hope you guys are too. Don't get discouraged by this week with Bitcoin being down and Dogecoin and all these other cryptocurrencies. Don't be discouraged. It's what happens when we see large amounts of money being eaten up by interest from these hedge funds. They're losing millions of dollars a day. They've lost billions of dollars on this short squeeze already. They have to make up the losses someplace. And if, unfortunately, it's the rest of the market that's going to suffer. Hold on to your positions. Get some more if you can afford to get some more. Do your research so you feel better about what's going on. And just take a breather. Relax. You'll know when the squeeze happens. It's going to be all over the news. It's going to be all over social media. So you don't need to be staring at your charts 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Just relax. Breathe. Have a beer. Drink a cold one. Relax. Catch the baseball game. Whatever you got to do. Show the channel some love. Check out Discord. Share the love over there. Join the conversation. If you guys have any questions or you just want to talk to somebody about what's going on and share your story, I'm always here to listen. I've made some amazing friends over on Discord. There's an amazing group of people, and that's what I think of you guys now. You're not just subscribers. You're not just people that are following me on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or wherever you're following me. Your family, your friends. I want the best for you guys. That's what this channel is about. I started it to share my journey with you, but it has evolved into so much more. So I hope you guys, can take a deep breath now, can take a step back, relax. And I'm always going to be here on Monday and Wednesday, sometimes Friday like today. So tune in, listen to other YouTubers, share your love with them, share your love with me. And enjoy your life, enjoy your families, and just relax, guys. All right? Take it easy, and I'll catch you on Monday. Have a good one.